So how do we get to this segmented view of reality, the compartmentalized view of reality, where we study one thing and we study one thing and we study a different thing, and the things aren't connected? Well, to understand that, we need to understand human nature itself and how we work, and then of course how we fell. When God originally created us, He gave us 4 basic different groups of faculties. He gave us perceptive faculties: our eyes, our ears, our nose, our smell, sense of taste, touch. These faculties were given to us to gather information and input that information to our mind so that we could come to know the reality of the world that was around us. So when our faculties functioned in rightness, they would only send right information to our mind, and our minds, because they were created to function rightly, would process that information, get a clear picture of the world that is around it, and then you could choose to respond to that world. You could engage that world. And of course, since God is love and we were created in harmony with the principles of our Creator, love became the motive behind all the actions and the principles that guided the action of the function of the faculties. So therefore, all the faculties work together in harmony, and love was the principle, and love is what came out of us because we were created to love. Now, what happened when the fall took place is that selfishness took the place of love. And when selfishness took the place of love, we no longer discerned reality based on what we saw, but we began to discern reality on a sensual level, how it feels to us, because the wages of sin is death, and the death is a painful process for us. We couldn't fix death, so we tried to make death feel better while we stayed independent from God. So functioning by our comfort level or our feelings became the motif or the principle by which we function. So we started to discern reality on a sensual level. Now, what happens when you begin to discern reality at a sensual level is that you begin to accept or reject those parts of reality based on how they feel to you. So you start playing partiality with reality, and you start breaking reality up into different parts, accepting some and denying or rejecting others. So partiality with reality. As soon as you start doing that, you mess up the equipment.